Hi parents, I just want to remind you that we do have some amazing information that's gone on and out about modules we have online for parent training. However, I will still continue to do recordings like this to give you small portions of those trainings in chunks to help you with your children during distance learning. So today I'm going to cover two things. First is how your children submit stuff online using Canvas. And the second part is how you can monitor as an observer on Canvas as a parent. So I know that there's two different parts going on here, so I'm going to try to make this quick and concise. So the first part is, of course, when your kids go onto Canvas, they go first to ClassLink, then to Canvas, right? We've done this already. And then they should be into their actual home page. And if you have a child whose teacher has assignments, there's going to be a to-do list on the right-hand side. Or if there's a list of things, they may pop up already due underneath there. So what I like there is on the right hand side, it says everything that my child has to do. So I tell my child to please make sure he's looking at it so he knows when things are due and when he has to submit them. So there's two different parts of submitting that happens. And I think one thing that's been difficult for our kids is we've gotten some assignments and they're actually filtered through Google or through Microsoft. And so what ends up happening when you click on the actual item, so here's some different items that my child has to do. When you click on it, it comes up and it's really tiny. That's because when it imports in from Google or from the other apps that we're using, it's actually just a small preview. So you do have to, so that you're not straining, click on that. Click on that link and then it'll open up on a full other page and it'll be a large document. And then from there, you can make all the changes that you need to do. So you type in everything that you need to type in and the actual document will be updated and then you'll hit submit here. So a lot of parents are going here and doing share or present back on the Google side, but it's actually saving it automatically into Canvas and then you're hitting submit. Okay, and then sometimes what we can do is we can assign stuff, it'll show up, but it's actually not accessible until a certain day. So we've also been getting parents going, oh, their assignment I can't click on. Well, that's because maybe it's an assignment that the teacher's already put up for the next day or for a couple days ahead of time, and they just haven't assigned it yet. So if you see one and you can't click on it, it's because it hasn't been assigned yet. Now, I do want to say there's another feature. Some of our teachers are using the, where they take a picture of themselves. So if the students do have something like that, on all of these assignments that are these ones that I'll call like ones where we're uploading stuff, there's a camera obviously in our computer. They just need to open the camera feature on their computer, right? You go here, you go to camera, you take your picture of your document, which is real easy. All you have to do is hold it up in front of your camera right here. Obviously, this is another example of great that this showed it. Remember, you can always change your, right here, you go up here. And because this is in use with this one, it's not going to let me, but you just change it and then you would take a picture of your actual document and then you would go back. You could close this out. And then you would choose to upload it. So I'm going to go back to an assignment, a previous assignment. And you can actually go on and you can actually, will say assign and it'll say attach a document. Then you could also attach a document. Okay. Let me go ahead and move this out. So for example, this was an example of an assignment that my son had to do. He has one where he has to draw a self-portrait. So on that one, I'll go back to home. We actually took a picture of the document and then we uploaded it. And you could be able to do that with your stuff. Okay. I do want to mention that for parents, obviously, as the year goes on, we may be adding different apps and different extensions. So as your teacher requires it, please make sure that you do go along with the bottom part where the assignment is at, and that you do choose and you do upload and submit. Remember, don't put share back in Google. You're going to hit submit in Canvas. The other part I did want to share with parents is that, there's a wonderful feature. If you go to the district website, it's the Parent Canvas login. So you can log into Canvas using what's also your Aries portal, which is whatever email that we have set for your Aries portal. And you would be able to see your children's dashboard, and it's as an observer. So if you're not able to do that right now, it's because you're trying to access it with an email that we don't have assigned. And so we can have multiple observers. So both parents or multiple parents could observe at the same time. But we need to make sure that the email is set correctly on our end. And once that happens, you'll be able to observe your children's classes. You can see what their grades are for the class, what assignments they've done, and you're able to see where they are. So an example is my daughter, I can go and I could check what work the teacher has assigned. So here's an example of what my daughter's teacher has assigned. I can also go right here where it says courses. I can also hit view grades, and it will give you your kids' grades where they currently are. Obviously right now most people are at no grades, and as we go along through the year, remember we are doing grading now. And so that information the teachers as we go along will be sharing with you, but everything does have a value on this side. And I know too that parents were asking how does this work, especially if it's assignments that the teachers are collecting, because in our kinders and first we will be giving like journals out. We will be collecting, and then the teachers on those cases, they may just have you submit that you did it, and then when they get it back, they'll go ahead and grade it. And that's something that's more specific to kinder and first, and maybe in some of our bigger projects that we're going to do in upper grades later on in this trimester. So I just want to remind everybody, thank you for hanging in there. On Monday and Tuesday, I will be outside doing the distributions along with our aides. So I will be seeing parents, and if you have questions, of course, you can always call me or email me, but I will be out there. And I will also be, like I did last week, setting up certain times where I'm either outside or I'm on the phone, so that if you have specific questions or needs, I'm going to be calling these my pseudo office hours, and I'll be letting you guys know. But on Monday and Tuesday, those office hours will be obviously from 1 to 3 when I'm passing out textbooks. And if you have any questions, you can always go ahead and email me or call me. Also email your teachers, and also Miss Sid. She's there and she's doing a wonderful job with our SSA aides, providing support and help during this time. Thank you, parents, and I hope you have a great day. Go Tigers!